Okay, so on today's shop stuff, we're going to be doing one thing and one thing only, and that is mounting this whiteboard. It says bang for buck, that's pretty schmeck. It's a reference to a thing. We're going to be mounting it up there. Right up there. Now you may ask yourself, John, why are we mounting it way up there? Well, if you notice, there is not a lot of wall space left, and we like a nice big whiteboard, and so we think if we put it up there, we'll at least be able to see it, and we'll be able to use it. So what the plan is we're going to put cables, we're going to attach cables to here, 550 paracord, we're gonna create this like hoist system for this whiteboard. It's gonna be pretty interesting, we'll just have to see what happens. So this project is gonna require some rope engineering. So that's what I'm gonna start on first. The board's now raised, so now we're gonna drill holes to put the rope into. I have here 550 paracord. So we're gonna take that, we'll probably cut it into, we gotta basically make the rope run from up there to down here. So between these two poles is about 4 feet. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap them around 3 times. We'll get 12-foot pieces of rope, and if we need, we can always cut it off. All right. One end fused. The reason we fuse them is because they become a lot easier to work with when they've been fused off. We're going to drill 2 holes in our whiteboard today. We're going to drill one right here and one right here. I'm going to make them just wide enough that the rope will slide through, but not too wide, because the wider you drill, the more pain in the butt it is. That's a hard and fast rule. So we now have a knot here and a knot here. Very nice. Let's go put it up, or at least try. So essentially the way this is going to work is pretty simple. We're going to stick the cables up through this rafter thing here. We think it'll hold the weight. It's not very heavy anyway. And it's going to hang up here, and we'll be able to look down from there. That's what it's, of course, it's subject to change depending on how good it actually looks, but we held it up last night and looked pretty good. So I'm going to now very precariously lace all this in. Okay, so it's up. It looks great. It's up, but now it needs to be even, and a few things need to happen, so I'll walk you through it. Basically, I'm going to take this other rope, take it to the right part. I'm going to tie a break at some point in here so it won't go through that top and we go down to the height that we want, but I have to figure that out after Okay, so I now have it tied up basically, roughly give or take where it's gonna end up. This is still a little off camber, but that's okay. We can always correct it. That's gonna have to happen every time. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna measure how low I want it, and then that far into the rope, I'm going to tie a knot so it won't go through the hole and it'll drop down exactly where I want it, when I want to drop it down. Alright, so got the bones to the top, and look how it looks! Look! I added a little splice here just to get it to be level, but looks pretty darn good to me. Which begs the question if we're talking about levelness. Okay, the shaking needs to stop, but then once the how about that? There you go. So now there's only one thing left to do, and that is we are going to put in little stoppers on the ends of over there and over there. So it drops down. Well, there are two things. We need to put in stoppers on the end over there and over there, so it just slides up and down. And then after that, we need to put in hooks to tie these guys on, and then we're done. And one hour how it worked later.